afternoon or night at whatever time you're watching the following video. I'm the Maisa Rodi, and today we're gonna cover the topic commutative property. This one is the most famous of all the properties because of its statement, which says changing the order of the operands do not alter the result. This one I know you have at least heard it once. This one is the most famous of all. And what does it mean? It means that it doesn't matter how you rearrange or how you arrange the numbers, the answers want to always be the same. I just want to make one comment in this. I agree with what the property says, but sometimes people use this in their convenience. That is why I would like to add the following statement. Changing the order of the operands do not alter the result only if you fulfill the hierarchy of operations. Otherwise, this statement is not true. And we're gonna see it in the future and future videos, not in this one. Anyway, let's solve this problem to make the property more clear. Oh, one more fun fact. The word commutative comes from the word commute, which means move around. Anyway, 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 equals 5. But we want to apply the commutative property. Therefore, we could say that 3 plus 2 can be also 2 plus 3. And if we solve this, the answer is also 5. Therefore, the property is true. Changing the order of the operands do not alter the result. For example, in this one, we have 10 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2. It equals 20. But we could also say that 5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 10 is a way of applying the commutative property. And if we want to prove this, then we have to solve this. And if we solve it, the answer is also 20. Therefore, both of them are true, and we applied correctly the commutative property. Now, 3 minus 4, we know that the answer is minus 1, but we could also say that minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1, which is true. Therefore, the commutative property was applied like it's supposed to be. Now, 4 times 2 times 3, this equals 24. But if I want to apply the commutative property, then I can rearrange this multiplication into 3 times 4 times 2, and this equals 24, which is actually the same as the original answer. Now, we have 7 that multiplies minus 10. We could say now that minus 10 multiplies a 7, and this equals to 70. And this one also equals minus 70. Therefore, the commutative property is real. Changing the order of the operands do not alter the result, but as I said before, only if you fulfill the hierarchy of operations. In this example, I will prove to you what I just mentioned. For example, we have this problem, and the commutative property says changing the order of the operands do not alter the result. That means that perhaps we could just make 2 times 2 plus 3 plus 10. And the answer of this would be 4 plus 3 plus 10, which is 17. But is that real? No, as I mentioned before, we have to respect the hierarchy of operations. Therefore, the correct form to solve this would be this. 2 plus 6 plus 10. Why? Because multiplication comes first than the additions. Therefore, the answer of this is 18, which is different to this. It doesn't mean that the property is not correct. The property is correct, but as I mentioned before, some people do not respect the hierarchy of operations. When the hierarchy of operations is respected and you apply the property of the commutative property, then it is fine. Otherwise, the answer will be wrong, like in this example. Remember, the problem is not your capacity. It's assuming that you cannot achieve it. See you in the next video.